How to deal with cancelled flights. Cancelled flights are a headache for everyone. Believe me, the airlines don't like to cancel. It starts a whole domino effect, not just for your flight, but for flights at downline airports all through the day. Plans end up in the wrong places with the crews that cannot fly them because of the time regulations. Probably the most common reason a flight is cancelled is the weather. Sometimes this is pretty obvious, like if you are sitting in the middle of a snowstorm and no one is moving anywhere. Sometimes you look outside and it's sunny and calm. How can the flight be cancelled for the weather like that? Think about it. The weather might be occurring somewhere else. Maybe there are thunderstorms on the east coast, and that's where the flight is coming from. Maybe there is a sandstorm in the Sahara, typhoon in Japan. Weather anywhere in the world can affect your flight if it's a long-haul flight. Another reason flights may be cancelled is the mechanical problems. If this is the case, you want them to cancel, but it's hard not to feel frustrated anyway. If your flight is cancelled, the second you hear that your plane is not going anywhere, call the airline's toll-free number. It's a smart idea to have it programmed in your cell phone. Get into the line at the counter, especially if it's fairly short, but make that call while you are standing in line. There is a good possibility you will get rebooked more quickly on the phone than at the counter where a couple overwhelmed airline employees are being swarmed by a plane full of disgruntled flyers. There is a good possibility you will get rebooked more quickly on the phone than at the counter where a couple overwhelmed airline employees are being swarmed by a plane full of disgruntled flyers. Ask what your options are. Actually, it pays to have an idea of alternatives before you get to the airport. If the wait seems too long, ask the agent if there might be a seat on another airline. Remember, they are in competition, but the airlines will often endorse your ticket to another carrier to try and get you on your way in timely fashion. If these things don't work, suggest solving your flight problem by connecting through another city or going to another airport. Remember, all of these suggestions will only work if your cancelled flight is pretty much an isolated situation. If all the airlines are cancelling flights as they must in bad weather, patience is the only thing that will work. I suffered from same problem. It was really horrible experience. And also I know my advices are not enough. So I can clear my responsibility through this website, which provides you comprehensive travel guidebook in how to deal with cancelled flights and other issues.